Rest in paradise.
Yeah, we didn't have access to this footage before we hit the record button, but we felt it important to add, so here's footage from the actual officer's perspective.
Is that her?
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
Is that her?
I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us?
Is that her?
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa! My God, bro. My fucking
The Department
God,
of Homeland Security claimed the woman had tried to run over.
What is the fucking purpose, my nigga? What is the purpose, my nigga? I love that we look around and we say like, oh, we pretend like we're some self-righteous ass American people, and we over here shooting a girl. Why would you even kill this one? What is the purpose? She is not gonna do shit to you, bro. And she's clearly an American citizen. Not saying that to try to be racist. She is a white woman with blue eyes, gang. And she is speaking very American. Why the fuck did you kill her, bro? Why was she even pulled over in the first place? I didn't do my research on this. I couldn't give a fuck. What is the purpose of this shit? These ICE niggas are like literally, I wouldn't say, because people are trying to say they're terrorists. They're not, bro. We all know that. We're all trying to like over exaggerate. They're a militia group. These niggas are Trump's personal militia. And we gotta like stop pretending like this nigga is not doing some weird dictatory ass shit. People are calling this nigga a fascist. He's not a fascist. He's clearly like a middle ground of dictator and a Republican. this nigga is wild.
The only question is,
I'm glad I ain't vote.
This U.S. is dangerous.
I'm glad I ain't vote.
Domestic terrorists.
Thank you, Abba. Thank you, Abba. Repeat what the fuck I just said. Thank you.
Putting yourself in danger.
How do you understand what happened?
From what I saw from the video is that I don't know why she was positioned that way in the street, but from what I saw, she was waving cars by.
Yeah.
And waved again, and the car stopped, and then the ICE agents got out.
So the government's account is that one of the ICE officers was stuck in a snowbank. And as a result of that, they were trying to get him out. During that time, a lot of people were kind of chasing them out because people have been going against ICE everywhere they've been. And during this time, they're claiming that this lady was part of the people blocking them in. And as they were trying to leave,
so you shoot her.
Some of them approached her.
Sure.
So you shoot her in the fucking
doesn't
dome.
match what I saw. The cop that allegedly shoots her gets out of the car,
can go.
circle around
She
the
bodied
car
that girl
with his phone out. The second thing that is weird is whenever you do a stop, there's a way to position yourself. And in front of the vehicle is not where the position is. True. They don't.
Look at my nigga cap. Look at my nigga cap on his head, bro. Nigga look like Kimbo Slice.
They're
Bro.
behind.
My nigga Priest looking like Kimbo Slice today.
This dude goes in
I didn't expect it was like that.
And then the other thing that struck me and that was kind of weird was the
I won't
way
wear
that
expected like that, bro.
Phone.
I'm gonna make that my
let
drip.
me shoot.
My drip.
And then the way he holstered and just casually walked to the car that was later on after that crashed because
Nigga killed the bitch and then walked away like, yeah, I just did that shit.
It's just the way that he was like, let me holster this and let me just. There was no procedures. Nobody was trained. All right, get out of the car and start to yank on the door. The agent, the way.
I want people to also understand this, though. People who are trying to say, like, this happened before. Like, I don't know why we're pretending like ICE agents were wilding back then during Obama's administration. I know people who were taken where I used to live by ICE during Obama's administration. These people who lived here for many years were just taken. And to be fair, it's not because of this extreme. The problem that is the reason why it's this extreme is because the person who's running this shit is an extreme ass person. But this shit has been going on for a while. It's just more like
He was
this
acting.
nigga is doubling
It
in
felt
like,
like he wanted
he said
to
double and give it to the next person. This
I think
nigga said
so.
fuck that.
As far as the
I'm
legal case
gonna
goes,
start
you know,
killing
looking at their take,
niggas.
a lot of people feel like it's clear-cut murder. In my experience,
Yo, stop backseat chatting!
Whatever the
I'm gonna-
is clear-cut murder standards, because they like you see it all the time with killings that happen on camera.
I see what
Like,
streamers go
blood
through.
just blasting
But
everywhere.
the part is that it's
Get
my
off on
girlfriend
this
trying to
all
rage
the
bait
time.
me
So,
in
like,
here.
cops have pretty
It's
strong
ridiculous.
immunity, and I understand that
This is ridiculous.
DHS agents aren't necessarily cops, but they do operate as federal agents. So, you know, they're going to have quite a lot of leeway in regards to how they fear for their lives. And the woman, when she's pulling out, nearly does or kind of starts to hit the guy, but he's already on the side before he starts shooting. So that's something they're going to figure out in a court of law. And I'm not going to sit here, they're going to jail. They're not. I don't know. If I had to put my money on it, they're not going to jail.
No, they're not going to jail. And
even if they did, Orange Man's gonna pardon him because he don't give a fuck about the law.
100%. Because
The law means
that's
nothing to
Orange
him.
Man.
Oh, I'm going to Venezuela because of drugs, and then he pardons like, you know, a former president who sold so much drugs in his country. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter. It's not
him
gonna be
being accountable.
it's not gonna
Don't
be logical.
count on it, in my opinion.
Oh my God. Just the whole process of manufacturers, it was too expensive. Quality was absolutely
Motherfucker hit me with an ad. I don't need your ad, bitch.
When I watched the clip, I cued in on the exact same thing, which is why would you ever go in front of a vehicle that way?
You go around on the other side too.
It's a really bad practice for the safety of yourself and for the situation because you're going to make it escalate if you get hit.
100%.
And then you put yourself in jeopardy. So it's just bad police practice. But then also like shooting the person in the car is also bad. Because
you're not supposed to.
even if you get them, if their foot is still on the pedal and they just press, which is very natural for a lot of people to do, to run right into a house in a residential area. If the cameraman was not behind the thing but in front, he might have got hit by the car. So it's really stupid in so many different ways, him shooting at the car. People are saying, well, this woman's, first off, she wasn't going that fast, but shooting her ensures that she has no control over her vehicle. So it's not a good thing. And at the same time, fleeing isn't a crime worthy of you having to shoot. Now, they're going to make the argument, if I'm being fair, where they're saying she's using this vehicle as a deadly weapon or whatever it could be.
If you look at the
Wow, shut your ass up, nigga. Then you just shoot her.
The officer, she was going away from him.
And if I'm,
But then again, that's going to be me.
you know, that's something they're going to
Was
argue.
that girl
Yeah,
still in the
because the
car
client
with
is
her?
not
You
seeing
can
that.
see he is quite close by the time.
Somebody got to talk to her,
I'm
bro.
not,
She
I'm
probably
telling you what the legal
traumatized,
defense is
gang.
going to be.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because you got to go
100%.
beyond a reasonable doubt.
100%.
And you guys might not like this, but oftentimes cops get that doubt.
Oh, yeah.
More often than not.
100%.
It's not even part of DHS policy to go after somebody in terms of a chase like this.
In my 25 years, I've done hundreds of vehicle stops. If someone is fleeing, that is not a justification for the use of deadly force.
Under the
Thank you,
Department of
bro.
Homeland Security's use of
Thank you,
force
gang.
policy,
What's the
firearms
fucking
may
purpose
not
of
be
shooting her, bro?
discharged solely to
What's the
disable a
purpose?
moving
Somebody
vehicle,
break it down for
and
me. Somebody
shooting
tell
at a
me.
moving vehicle
Maybe
is
I'm
strictly
stupid.
Restricted.
So
Maybe I'm
my
retarded.
training
Maybe I'm a
was
little
that
slow.
You
Maybe
cannot
I don't know enough.
use deadly or lethal force solely to stop a fleeing vehicle.
In 1994, 95, we changed it in LAPD when I was there in 2004. But it's basically simple.
I need another
which is,
monitor
if
so I
you're
can check
confronted by
chat
a
on
moving
my
vehicle
other
that could be a
monitor.
threat to you, get out of the way of the vehicle and don't shoot at a car. Now this
Thank
is
you.
So all the people
Thank
who claim to
you.
care about law and order or rules, they don't. Like I said, they're not even following their own rules and their own policy. But it
Ow,
goes
my
even further than that. Let's just
legs.
listen a little bit more.
DHS law enforcement officers are prohibited from discharging firearms at the operator of a moving vehicle or other conveyance.
Is that
unless
Michael
the use
Strahan?
of deadly force of the. Basically, it says unless
It's supposed to be black and white.
Well, it does. And it also says a law enforcement officer must take into consideration the hazards that may be posed to law enforcement and innocent bystanders by an out-of-control vehicle.
They claim to want law and order, but they don't want it. What I predict is that this is going to escalate so much that eventually, I think within the year, winter's going to be over because these things, a lot of these things happen in the blue states and stuff. And I could predict a shootout. It's going to escalate to shootout civilian against ICE. It's going to be a whole ass civilian
I can see
war
that
over
happening.
there.
I can see that
This
happening.
person doesn't follow company protocol.
This nigga look like he just woke up. Abba, go your ass back
Is
to sleep.
incompetent by any standard.
Abba, go back to sleep, bro.
And I'm just going to ask the question. Is this man a DEI hire? I'm just wondering. I'm just saying, I remember Charlie Kirk saying, if I see a black pilot, you know, I'm a wonder. Okay, well, shit. There's a lot of traffic stops, a lot of checkpoints. This is definitely the most incompetent one I ever seen. One thing that I thought was interesting about this story is I got a chance to, like, look up the officer himself, because a lot of people have been trying to figure out who he is and what he's about.
He's a
federal immigration arrest took a violent turn in this quiet Bloomington.
Oh, he's done it before.
Court documents say he repeatedly.
Oh, he just does this shit.
Before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window.
Oh, so he just does this shit.
Showed the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this
video,
so
you can see the driver
take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards. These graphic images show the aftermath.
Is that him?
He's the same agent.
Put that nigga down. Execution. Execution. Blow that nigga dome off his body.
See that he's the Punisher, and his name is Frank Castle.
And this is what I mean when I say incompetence. I don't mind that these people are executing this warrant. This man's not supposed to be there. Deport him. Do what you gotta do. When you do stupid shit like that, you put yourself and others at risk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the incompetence that I have an issue with. My man just reaching in, and this guy just takes it. Now you're putting yourself. Now you may have to use your firearm, or you may die yourself. The thing that always strikes me when I watch this, and I think it's true for everything that this administration does in regards to world trade, everything like that, it's just everything is sloppy. Everything is sloppy. Everything is smoke and mirrors. Everything is just like, let's say none of us know what happened. Why the fuck are they coming out within an hour of the event itself and labeling the victim
a terrorist,
a domestic terrorist?
A domestic
that quickly?
When
Trump will say right now, oh, this what she did
that
was so bad, but we should wait for investigation.
White woman was a domestic terrorist
before you said what she is. No, right?
That blue-eyed white woman was a domestic terrorist.
Just in general, like
I call cap.
Professionalism.
That's a lie, Your Honor. That's a lie. Impeach that nigga.
Who support it and
this nigga need to get impeached, bro.
They don't care about.
I'm being so serious. Impeach this nigga today. Get him out of that office. Somebody execute the whole generation.
What are we watching unfold?
Every politician that's from his era that's still trying to go for execute him. Line them up. All them niggas. Execute all them. We need to execute the whole generation. Dumb niggas still got this brain, bro, where it's like imperialism, where they think they gotta control everything. Kill them niggas. Them niggas gotta die. That gene gotta go away. Gotta go away. What the fuck am I doing? What am I pressing? What am I?
Super sensible. And you know what? If they'd come out and said that, I don't think I'd have as much thought. I still think it's a fucked up situation. But at the very least, but this has never been an administration that cares about truth, doesn't care about consequence, doesn't care about law and order. They'll pardon anyone. Doesn't matter if you're caught on camera taking bribes, you're still in their office. They got motherfuckers literally taking cash money bribes for favorable contracts.
Trump aid Homeland accepted 50,000 bribery, said Operation Source say. Washington, September. Procedure Tom accepted. Wow. Went undercover.
Like, pardon, you're good, stay. So it just, there's nothing about this that's going to strike anyone as surprising in terms of how they're handling it. And that should frighten you, because if they can label you a terrorist, you understand that means that they can do a lot of different things to you in terms of what kind of powers they can sick on you. And I've seen so many videos. There was a video even that same day. What's that? Look, what is that?
What the fuck is going on?
What is that?
That's I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
What is that?
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Tell me.
A nice car. It's a Dodge Durango.
Starting off the year with a bang. Federal agents are all given more powers than the average person. Okay. Yes, I can imagine that protesters are fucking annoying, they're disruptive, they're throwing snowballs, whatever. Why is your window open so you can pepper spray them from your car? What is that? You're not making someone less of a threat. You're blocking up traffic, which means for the people behind you, then they have to deal with folks. It doesn't make you any safer. All you go do this for is to get some payback. That's all it is. And the people who cheer on this lack of professionalism, but one day when it's going to get turned on them and they'll say, this is brutality by the... you guys are endorsing a bigger state. You guys are endorsing them using excessive force. You guys are endorsing them doing
Put it
this
on
because
Allah.
it's protecting the
Oh, my
citizens.
legs
That's
hurt.
because
Still,
they don't like
my
you,
legs.
and they don't like what you
My
stand for, or the
legs.
fact that you're annoying. What is the reason they got out of their car? Why did they have their window open to pepper spray?
Because that's a get back.
Okay, so
this is renegade. This is I'm gonna get back to
get back
you.
a motherfucker.
This is revenge. This
they get back a
is pettiness. If pettiness was a police officer,
They get back a motherfucker. No.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucking
that's
banger.
crazy.
You know,
Well,
well,
no, play the rest.
I get what you're
All right,
saying.
come on.
That's crazy.
The problem
Catch
with this kind of
them is
attitude,
my
the
real
job is-
test. The training them is my cause. Boom, 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 boom. I will travel across the land, searching for a
You
while.
attract jokesters, and especially if you're
Hey,
training.
Pokemon in my wrist.
That's the part that bothers me.
I forgot the
just
word.
because my
Pokemon, gotta let you know.
the complete opposite. Like you're expected to bend over backwards to make sure that you don't make the
No, it's my
forces don't look bad,
destiny.
that you uphold- even
It
if
closes
they're
at
all
9, right,
coming, you
baby?
can't do this.
That's when
But
the
this is
force.
opposite.
That's when the forces care. You know what? When I see this, what it reminds me to?
I gotta see what's
It
on.
reminds me of a police force that you see in third world countries. They don't care. And no matter what they do, it's going to be on their side. It's going to be nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
So I'm not sure. Wondering what your opinion will be for
I'll let you know by 6-7.
Another Rip Bozo situation.
About 6-7.
Yep, shouldn't be. Hey. They tell you stop moving
About
your
6-7.
car, get out of the fucking car, and you start driving around, and you gonna end up shot. That's the way it is. Yeah, Rip Bozo.
So there you guys have it. You don't react the way
You
that
don't
they
wanna
like.
go?
If you flee and you do so in a stupid way or whatever it could be. Rip Bozo, fuck around, find out, whatever it could be. And I say, okay. But again, when you guys are going to be talking about your rights, your state rights, whatever the fuck it is, and then the shoes on the other foot, I don't want to hear nothing. I remember this fucking goofball and a lot of the other people crying about January 6th when they were breaking the Capitol. Why did they have to kill that lady? She was just protesting. Okay.
She was just protesting and got blasted in her fucking skully. You pull up into the motherfucking White House, you get blasted in your motherfucking skully. Stop
Why was
playing.
he still firing at her
Stupid
point
ass
blank from the
bitch.
side, even if she was completely out of the way, to neutralize the threat of her potentially running over other people?
I'm not talking about the other girl, okay? I'm not talking
She's
about the
not
other
running
girl.
away
I'm talking about the
over
one that
people.
went to the
But
fucking
if
White
you shoot
House
her while she's driving
during
a
the January
vehicle,
6th,
she
okay? I just want to
might.
make that very
And the
clear.
only reason why
Not
she
this
stopped is
girl,
because there
okay?
was two,
Let's
she
not
rammed into two cars.
spread this propaganda
Those two
where,
cars
in
wouldn't
a few
be there.
years,
It
this
could have
clip's
been
going to
a whole other
resurface me
situation
saying that I
that
wanted to
we
basically
don't
shot and
know
hit. No,
how
I'm talking about the
far
January 6th
she would've
bitch
gone.
that thought it was a good
And with
idea
the
to go
velocity,
to
so
the fucking White House.
imagine it would pick up the car would have picked up the velocity.
No
That's
clips.
not how you shoot a threat. As a matter of fact, certain police chases stop because it is a threat for other people if something happens.
First, go
If
too
you do a
fast,
pit maneuver and then it rams into 3 other cars, you're not in a better situation. The point is not to hurt other people. So if you shoot someone in a moving car that is moving away from you, you're potentially harming people. But like Abba said,
but this is not.
They are sloppy.
But this is.
Hey, yo.
He's saying this. It's not about safety of
No,
others.
it's not.
It's about punishment.
It's a get back.
That's it. That's all this is. It's far more dangerous to shoot someone in a moving vehicle. What if you missed? What if it goes through the windshield, hits the people who are recording right behind? What if it hits somebody else? If you don't even know what's on the other side, you shouldn't just start firing like that.
Asmund Gold is a dumb fuck, and we all know that
stable,
Asmund Gold.
non-moving target, you can have ricochet. Something that's moving even worse.
You can say whatever you want, but there's nothing about this that makes anybody safer. All right, I'm all for charging people if they commit a crime. That's fine, but there's a way to go about it based off the crime committed. People acting like this is a sensible thing and it keeps the public safer. If you like tyranny, keep doing your thing, I guess.
Is there such simple
A
answer?
little tyranny, a little tyranny. You can't trust a nigga that drinks Dr. Peppers on the daily, bro.
You know why people say all this?
Any
stuff?
nigga who
Because
drinks
they feel like
Dr.
they're
Pepper every
weird. They feel like it'll never
day,
touch them, so it's
can't trust him.
okay.
Any nigga who got a hair like these, and these, hey, I ain't got hair like these. You got hair like these? Any nigga with an American flag in their room? Any nigga who look like these? Any nigga that look like Asmund Gold, they...
See, all they need to do is just like
Check
sit
his
there,
computer.
Anybody that walks on the
Check
road,
that
just
nigga
shoot
computer!
with the paintball gun, right?
Check
I
it.
mean, like, I'm not talking about live ammo. Just shoot him with the paintball gun.
They'll love to get fucking pepper sprayed or whatever it is. But I just remind you, there will be elections coming up.
What the
The
fuck
shoe
is up with this
will be
red
on the
vehicle?
other foot. And when it's going to be your turn,
Oh, that's Chris' brother. Oh. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Video. I didn't even know this nigga was calling. I didn't look at my phone. I was streaming.